again, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to another almost personal general love tarot reading for October 2022. I hope that you are doing well. We are going to be jumping into this right away, Gemini. First, we are going to be using some oracle cards just to grab the overall theme and energy between you and a significant person that you are connecting with or will be connecting with. And then we are going to be diving deep with tarot. As always, please remember that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, please feel free to swap the roles. I could be talking about you or your person because I am simply reading energies. Lastly, feel free to follow me over to the extended reading after this. The link is below in the description box. Stick around at the end of the video to hear more about the extended, including these specific questions that we'll be exploring, and to also see a bit of a preview of it. So enough of me talking, Gemini. Let's get into this. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Overall energy, please. What's going on for my Geminis? Gemini collective, light. This is beautiful energy. All right, one more here. We'll actually grab two more here. Awareness. Beautiful, beautiful. One more, please. Firm foundation. Love this. With rest and rejuvenate at the bottom of the deck. So Gemini, so far I'm really sensing this sense of renewal that's coming in, because this card, light, which is equivalent to the sun in the typical Rider-Waite deck, this card says that nothing remains in the dark. Through illumination, truths and particular paths emerge and are seen. And I feel the focus is very much on asking yourself where you want to go and what makes you happy, while knowing that you do have the ability to create your own reality, whether on your own or within this connection, and really co-creating something here. And I'm really sensing that with this awareness card, I mean, this card does come up when there is some sort of awareness that is coming in. So I feel like you are actually applying this knowledge or awareness or whatever is coming in and seeing what can really be done with it. And I feel that you do desire a firm foundation and security, or would like to improve that in a connection. And I feel that with the good use of judgment and heeding lessons from the past, there's a lot of incredible things that can be manifested here. So I absolutely love this energy so far. We're going to be using the Romance Angel Oracle just to pull a couple more about this connection, please, Spirit. Healing family issues. Okay. Engagements. One more, please, Spirit. Pay attention to the red flags. Unrequited love at the bottom of the deck, but this card often shows up when things feel a bit lopsided. So I'm wondering here, I feel like you're dealing with someone here that is dealing with some sort of blockage, like internally, and you may be seeing this. You may be seeing some red flags here, and I feel like something is coming into your awareness and you see the areas in which improvement is really required here. You may already have some sort of foundation with this person, or like I said, you desire to improve it in some way, shape, or form. But there could be some blockages that someone is dealing with here due to their upbringing, possibly some family issues going on, how they were brought up, or maybe this literally has to do with a connection with someone in your family. But I feel like there could be some blockage here that you're feeling that is really about taking this connection to the next level, or at least really creating that firm foundation, okay? Now, when I mean take it to the next level, sure, this could have to do with engagement, but this could actually also have to do with just leveling up, like actually getting into that committed relationship in general, or maybe it's just, like I said, this, just working and strengthening the framework, okay? And so I definitely feel like there's some energy that's popping up here. It's making your antennas go up. And you may be feeling like and noticing that there is some sort of issue here. And I feel like that's what's really been on your mind here, Gemini. That you are noticing the red flags, and maybe this is someone, for some of you, that you are engaged to, or you really see that future with this person. And you may be aware that this person has either, for some of you, had a tough upbringing or some issues with one of their family members or something, some sort of influence, because this is a general reading, but some sort of influence in their life, especially from their past, that may have created some roadblocks here, okay, especially internally. But I feel that with this awareness coming in, and like I said, use of good judgment and heeding lessons from the past, there's a lot of incredible things that can be manifested here. So what I want to do here is get into the tarot and see what's really going on here for you, Gemini. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, for my Gemini collective. What is going on here? Please tell me more. We're going to be taking a look at the current situation, as well as what is helping or hindering the situation, the past, what has led up to the current situation, you and your person, including feelings and actions that may be taken, and then the outcome, plus more, I never leave you guys hanging. So if anything else comes up along the way, we will dive into that as well. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse. The World in the reverse. So we do have some reversals here, but that's okay. King of Pentacles representing your person. I do like this. I'm going to fix the table in just a moment here. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. Love this. So you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, possibly an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or possibly a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I don't know why my mind blanked there. Or the World represents fixed energy. So here we have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. And last one, Death. Tower in the reverse, though, at the bottom of the deck. And this often represents the surrounding energies, as well as what you may not see coming here. Tower in the reverse. Something is not falling away, but there is some sort of transformation coming in, which is absolutely beautiful. So let me fix the table real quick. We'll dive deep. So before clarifying, let's quickly go over what I am seeing. I'll give you guys a very brief overview. So something was left open here with the World in the reverse, but now there is this energy of release and taking a more empowered approach. With the Eight of Swords in the reverse, there is some sort of situation that is offering a clearer perspective. And I feel that the blockages that we were talking about previously are clearing away, okay? With the Page of Wands in the reverse here, I feel like you could have been dealing with a situation where there was a sense of unclear direction, or someone was acting a bit aimless with their energy. Someone could have been acting a bit unreliable or hasty. Additionally, I feel that there is a message that wants to be said, or some sort of action that wants to be taken, but someone isn't ready to initiate it quite yet. I feel your person is showing up generous and secure, okay, because they're being represented by the King of Pentacles. Now, feel free to swap the roles if it makes more sense, but this could also just be someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but that's not necessary. This person may also be a businessman or businesswoman, but either way, this person is showing up in a dependable way, even if this person was acting a bit unclear or lacked reliability in the past, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune representing you, I feel that luck is on your side here. Any changes that are occurring are favorable to you. And there may be some moments that actually feel a bit fated here, or really put you in the driver's seat of making some sort of clear decision. So I absolutely love that. With Death as the outcome, Scorpio energy, I feel that there is a permanent transformation that is coming in, that is headed your way in this connection. So, out with the old, in with the new type energy, with all the other energy that is surrounding this, as well as the fact that we did see the Tower in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. I really feel like this is a favorable change or transformation, but I do feel that this was very much needed and something that needs to be put to rest finally is. So absolutely loving this so far. So what I want to do here, Gemini, is I want to clarify all of these cards and see what is really going on, get some more information, pull some more cards, all that jazz, and then we'll dive even deeper. All right, Gemini, let's jump into this. So I just quickly want to say that I did draw all of the cards on camera for that transparency. However, I did pile them up a little bit here just because I don't want the table to get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine, but we're going to go through everything one by one. As a reader, it's just very, very helpful for me to see everything all at once. So that's why I draw all of the cards at once. But yeah, let's dive into this. Something was left open in the past, and I'm sensing that it was just on someone's end, someone just decided to let something be. Okay, now I feel as though this may have been about hidden information, or it was just someone not speaking up about something. Something was just left unsaid here, because whenever I see the High Priestess, I'm like, okay, what is not being said here? Okay. So I feel like something was just left open and it's almost like a discussion no longer continued, or it's like you two didn't go there to talk about something, okay? And at that time, it just may have been like, okay, not going there, at least on someone's end. But with the High Priestess, I feel as though someone may have been keeping their mouth shut here about something or withholding some sort of information. And with Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, I am sensing that there could be someone here, at least in the past. And remember, for some of you, you could be dealing with this energy right now. For some of you, it's the recent past. For others of you, the more distant. I am just sensing, especially with all these other cards, something has felt a bit off. And although it may have not been the end of the world, there was something here that needed to be addressed that I feel like has been really on your mind. And I want to pull an oracle card here. Contract in the reverse. So this card is about agreements. It's also about structure. So there was a lack of structure here, or you may have been worried that someone broke an agreement, possibly someone who stepped out of the connection. And I definitely do feel like there is some sort of external party influence that I'm getting, and major chills here, or at least that's what someone was a bit suspicious about. And the reason why I'm getting that is, we'll get into this in a moment, actually, but I did pull the Three of Cups in the reverse, and Justice in the reverse, and the Hermit in the reverse. So I feel as though there was some sort of external situation or third-party situation, person, place, thing, concept, idea. It doesn't need to be a person. It does not need to be a romantic person, especially. But I feel as though there was some sort of outside situation or circumstance that caused some suspicion or some sort of issue here, okay, within the energies of this connection. And I'm overall sensing that your person is wanting to come in and reconcile with you, talk through it, heal it. And this may be regarding something that they kept from you before. Tell me more here. And for some of you, Yeah, connection in the reverse. So there was some sort of disconnect here. Grief and sadness in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So something could have been left open, and you or someone here may have decided to let it go, but intuitively felt that something was still off here. Okay, that's what I'm really getting with the World in the reverse, the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And it felt like there was this disconnect in some way, shape, or form. Now, I feel as though time, there's been some time here. For some of you, it's really going to depend on where you are on this timeline, but I do feel that there is some clarity coming in, and I do like this. The thing is with the Emperor in the reverse, you may be dealing with an Aries here, possibly a Capricorn, but that's not necessary. You could also be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but that is not necessary. But I feel as though there is this energy, and this could be you, like you may be feeling, taking a step back, that you're gaining a clear perspective on something. But with the Emperor in the reverse, there's still this like unstable energy. I feel like there's someone here who really wants to get to the bottom of something, but there's someone here who's going back and forth regarding some sort of offer or some sort of message, or possibly this could be about bringing something up here. I do want to draw an oracle card. I may even grab my other tarot deck just to ask more. Tell me more about this, please. Sparks. Sadness and grief. So with sparks, I feel as though there is this energy of wanting to reach out, going back and forth, but I feel like there's also this tension between you two. It's like two people know that there is this connection, but there's something that needs to be addressed. There's something here that needs to be looked at that is creating some grief and sadness. So I feel like this underlying issue that needs to be addressed because it's causing instability. It's the sense of possibly leaving something open or shelving it for the time being, but knowing it needs to be addressed and like feeling that draining energy, because I feel like someone here feels like something's up or like something isn't right. I feel like it's like, yes, there is this overall happiness here with this person, okay? This person makes you feel happy. And I feel as though there is this hesitancy to kind of connect here because of the tension. Something may feel a bit awkward, and there's a desire to get out of one's head, but ultimately there's this disconnect. So it's like you two feel that disconnect, and because of that disconnect, it's like that hesitancy for someone to reach out here to reconnect because something needs to be addressed here. Okay, Gemini. Unfinished business, like I said, there is this unfinished business. Dead end in the reverse. So dead end in the reverse is knowing that this is not over. Okay, Euphoria in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. And it may have to do with a difficult conversation with Euphoria in the reverse. It's not going to feel good. And with unfinished business and dead end in the reverse, this is not a dead end. This is taking things in a new direction regarding some sort of unfinished business, knowing that it needs to be done. And I feel like you're dealing with someone here who is desiring to show up stable, steady, reliable, and this desire to communicate and reconcile about something where this person, there may have been some sort of a false new beginning or false start here. Someone could have been acting a bit foolish with their energy, a bit careless, a bit reckless. And this could have had to do with a social situation or some sort of third party or outside circumstance for some of you, because when I did ask more about this third party, I did get the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in the reverse, and the Hermit in the reverse. So what I'm sensing here is that this may have to do with some sort of external influence where something wasn't fair or there was some sort of, injustice. And with the Hermit in the reverse, I feel as though this really upset someone here. At the same time, it may be making someone really think, you know, pull their energy back. I do feel as though it was enough for someone to really want to pull their energy back. But there are definitely adjustments that need to be made here. And when I asked here, you know, what's really going on, we got the Four of Cups in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So at the end of the day, it's almost the sense of someone previously not handling or addressing a situation properly. This person could have, instead of going directly to the issue or dealing with something or opening up about something or whatever it was, there was a situation that someone, I'm just sensing, was not looking at, I'm not going to say they weren't taking it seriously, but it's really this energy that this person looked the other way or in a different direction. And I definitely feel like there's been procrastination with actually dealing with this issue head on. So you may be dealing with someone who has acted a bit avoidant here in general for some of you, but I definitely feel like there's someone who is wanting to reconcile, talk with you. We also have Aquarius here with the Fool in the reverse, Libra with Justice in reverse, and Virgo with the Hermit in the reverse. But I feel like someone here was definitely, there was some sort of outside factor, outside influence here. Someone was acting foolish. There may have been a false start here or something along the lines of that for some of you, but someone was definitely acting foolish, and it brought a sense of injustice. It didn't feel fair. Someone may have not delivered the truth, and I do feel like now this person's overthinking it, or they're really analyzing it like deep down, like they're thinking about this hard. But I feel like it also made you pull away here. And yeah, as I'm saying here, there may be someone who is procrastinating with really dealing with this issue like head on, but they're wanting to bring this energy in, and they realize that they need to. But I definitely feel at first this person, they may have dealt with something in the wrong way, and they were just not being transparent about it or about something here, especially with this High Priestess. Breakups and makeups in the reverse. Redacted in the reverse. Let's pull one more here. Friendship. Drama in the reverse. Ego at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so basically I'm sensing that there could have been, for some of you, this may have been reoccurring, some sort of cyclical issue just for some of you, but not all of you. But I'm definitely sensing that there's some sort of pattern here that this person, and maybe this is just simply from their past, or like I said, possibly their upbringing or something that has been very disruptive for this person in their life that needs to be dealt with. It needs to just stop coming up. It needs to be revisited and resolved once and for all. I feel like there was some sort of discovery of information or something that was held back previously that is coming to the surface. And with friendship, as I said, maybe this does have something to do with some sort of external person or social situation or something like that. But with drama in the reverse, I do feel like there is this desire to resolve this conflict and come together as civil individuals, and really address the framework of this connection. Because in order to have a strong connection, you need to have a strong friendship. Maybe for some of you, this is just friendship, but if this is anything more, or the desire to be anything more, a strong friendship, a strong underlying framework is critical for any sort of relationship to flourish. So I'm definitely sensing that there is something here that is that needs to be addressed for sure. That it's dealing with some sort of external situation. And I feel as though with you, I feel like you're the one that's gaining some sort of awareness or clarity. Major chills, you guys, here. I feel like things are turning in your favor. There may have been something here that the universe decided to show you or bring in, or some sort of information, something here that came out, okay? And I feel like with the Hierophant in the reverse, you may be wondering if you and this person are truly on the same page. There, like I said, there may have been some reckless behavior here, some poor decision making, but overall you may feel as though you and this person are not on the same page with something, or there is a misalignment in some way, shape, or form. Now, if this was a reoccurring pattern, this is just for some of you, you maybe feel like this person isn't really like waking up or learning some sort of lesson in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like you desire this person to kind of, step into more of a leader, like to take lead in this connection a bit more, to kind of clear away the confusion or whatever this is that's going on. And for some of you, the lack of this person doing that and really stepping into that role is actually providing the clarity in itself with how aimless they're acting, okay? That's just for some of you, but whatever this is, however this person was acting, so with boundaries in the reverse, I do feel as though, you are being careful here. I feel, especially when this is paired with manipulation, I don't feel like you're trying to manipulate this person. Maybe for some of you are, but we're not gonna go with that, because I'm not really feeling that. For the most of you, what I'm sensing, especially with boundaries in the reverse, you don't want to be manipulated here. I feel like with boundaries in the reverse, you have let your guard down. You have been vulnerable with this person, and you are really trying to properly empower yourself in this situation, as well as ensure things go your way. I do feel like you are the one who is in control here, whether you know it or not. Things are like the ball is in your court, and I feel as though you are really desiring to just follow your heart regarding something here. But I do feel that you may be feeling vulnerable at this time, and you may be worried about this person manipulating you in some way, shape, or form, possibly to get out of taking accountability or something like that. Like, you want to have some sort of clear conversation here. And so you may have your defenses up a little bit because you have let them down in the past. And so you are just wanting to make sure that you are effectively steering this towards a positive outcome, for something in your best interest. I feel like there are a lot of questions here for you. Tell me more specifically about the Seven of Cups in reverse. Like, what is Gemini seeing here? Straight in the reverse. This could be a Leo. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Taurus in your chart, or fire, Sagittarius, Leo, again, or Aries, but that's not necessary. Or you could be dealing with one. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to figure something out here, and so that's why you have your guard up a bit. I feel as though you are seeing the cracks in the foundation, I should say, or like, it's this energy of sensing that something here was not as stable as possibly you once thought. I feel like you're trying to find the courage within to figure something out here, okay? And you may be dealing with some, I feel like you are trying to figure something out. I feel like you are the one that's trying to figure something out here, and your person is wanting to resolve this too. But I think that you're procrastinating a little bit. You're not really offering too much here, and I feel like there is this, you feel a bit stuck because you feel like you're trying to figure out these answers, or you're trying to figure out something here, but it's far from your reach. You're trying to figure out how to maneuver around something, to be able to take the blindfold off and expand your view on something that you've only been able to see one way because you have felt as though you've been in a dark room. So I feel like because of that, there's a lot of questions in your mind and you feel like you need to be careful. Now, what I love here is that the outcome is we have death here, so there's major transformation that's occurring, but then we got judgment, 3 of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay, this is Scorpio energy, Libra, Scorpio energy for me again with judgment, 3 of Wands, and then the Lovers, Gemini energy. So there's some major transformation coming. There's some sort of wake-up call, some sort of truth, some sort of renewal. And with the 3 of Wands, I do feel like some sort of message is being sent out, or you are seeing something pick up here that is a bit more collaborative in nature. Like the ball is starting to get rolling. That's very much the energy that I get when I see the 3 of Wands, because it is past the first steps or the planning stages of the 2 of Wands. This actually shows some sort of forward movement, and this has to do with this connection and what is in alignment, and this is the soulmate energy. So with the Death card here, I mean, this is definitely indicating that there is some sort of major transformation happening here. And, you know, this angel here on this card is blowing that trumpet. So there's some sort of wake-up call, okay? Something is coming into the conscious mind where there is no going back. It's like that turning point where something just changes everything. So I feel like there is some sort of information coming in, whether it's the first time or the information that you were actually seeking out, like the entirety of it. And I'm getting major chills again, you guys. So I feel like there is this wake-up call, and it's going to equip you as well as possibly your person with how to handle something and how to move forward here. So this is beautiful. So let's draw an oracle card here and see what is this about. Divine timing. Optimism in the reverse. Communication in the reverse. So, and we have shattered it in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So this actually tells us a lot here, because what I'm really sensing here is this is indicating that, you know, with divine timing, the universe moves at its own pace and it's divine timing. And this can be very frustrating, okay? With optimism in the reverse and communication in the reverse, you may be feeling a sense, you know, a lack of optimism, not knowing exactly when it's going to move forward, how it's going to move forward, because we often have this idea in our heads of when things should happen. But this card is saying, you know, things are happening, but it's going to be on a different schedule than what you may desire. And this is really just saying, hey, surrender. It's very loud. It's very clear to let go of control and just allow the universe to do its thing. Because this is saying that right now, although there may be a lack of optimism and possibly some blocks in communication, in divine timing, there is going to be this wake-up call that comes in and things start to move forward, okay? Especially with this 3 of Wands, and these are all upright cards. And there are 3 major arcana out here out of the 4 cards that we pulled, which is indicating that this is some sort of very big milestone and turning point, and a lot of which is out of your control. And so there's no point in trying to hold on to the reins. It's best to just let the universe do its thing. So divine timing, I do feel that, like, whatever this is, there is this wake-up call, there is this transformation, and there is this forward movement, and finally seeing your ships come in. And this expansion, okay? Because the 3 of Wands is very much about discovery as well as expansion, right? So I do feel like there may be, I definitely actually feel like there's more discovery here. about this connection and this major turning point. So it's going to happen in divine timing, though. So despite feeling at this point, wherever you're at, as though things aren't moving forward, things are happening behind the scenes. And I feel if there is any sort of communication block here, that is going to resolve. Because even in the beginning of the reading, I did say with that Page of Wands in the reverse, I felt like someone had some sort of message that they wanted to send, or something that wanted to be said, or some sort of action that someone desired to take, but they weren't doing it quite yet. So I feel like that's what this is about, right? So that is what I am getting for you so far. We are going to be taking this over to the extended. In the extended, we're going to be taking a look at all sorts of things. Keep watching to see a bit of a sneak peek of that, by the way, but we're going to be exploring this person's feelings deep down, their intentions. We're also going to be taking a look at any blocks that this person may have. We're going to be also taking a look at what you may not know about this person or situation that you should know. We're going to be diving deep into this outcome, and just more about what this really is, as well as the long term. And we're also going to dive into some timing, so when particular events may manifest, as well as some guidance and advice. So regardless of where you are on this timeline, you may be able to feel more confident navigating this situation. I don't think I forgot anything. I put this all up on the screen for what we're going to be exploring. If we do, I think I said this already, but if I didn't, we're also going to be exploring what you may not know about this person or situation that you should know. But yep, all on the screen. Keep watching for a preview. And of course, if anything else comes up along the way, we dive deep into that as well. I never leave you guys hanging. So yeah, that is what I have for you, Geminis. I love you all so much, and I hope to see you over at the extended. If not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight. And please like, share, comment, subscribe. I love you all so much, and it really helps the channel grow. So every interaction is appreciated by you all. Thank you so much, Gemini, and I will see you next time. Bye. That the universe is going to force this person to deal with the past, because it's going to end up, I feel like this person had this wake-up call. I feel like this person is dealing with some guilt, some shame, wondering how you view them, wondering if you trust them, world that they did here, and desiring forgiveness. But I also feel like they may not have been connected to their intuition. I feel like this entire situation was a mess. This person is realizing not only what they may have done or may not have opened up about, but also